Out of a bases-loaded pickle, the 0-2 is lifted in the air, right center field, over goes Negret, it's down, and this one's rolling all the way to the wall, and here they come, Crooks home, so is Mendoza, Rotundo scores, diving into third with a bases-clearing triple is Alex Iadacernia, and the Chiefs lead 5-2. And the pitch home. It's hit high in the air to deep left field. Town going all the way back to the wall, and no doubt about this one. To the Ferris wheel. Good grief, Chris Rotundo. Gone into that one. It's a two-run blast, his fourth of the year. Second home run of the inning for Peoria. And they lead 5-0 here in the first. Goodness.
Wallace just moved about 5 steps to his left now. There's a huge hole there. The 2-1 to Church. He hits it to left center field. This is going to be down and split the gap. Here comes Moore to third. Patrick Anderson's going to give him the wave. Moore will score, and Nathan Church breaks the tie, and it's 1-0 Peoria. Long pause in the 1-1, and Mendoza skies one in the air to right field. Drifting back is Rosario. Now to the corner, and this one is going to go! Home run! The wind carried that one over the wall. Mendoza, with his 7th of the year, races home, and the Chiefs put up 2 more. It's 4-1 Peoria. Crooks looking to bring in 2 here. Infield playing back for the Sky Carp, actually, with 1 down. That's a little odd, considering Beloit's lack of offense as of late. 1-2. And Crooks slashed it the other way. Fair ball past the diving Marinez. Francisco home. Rounding third for home is Yeager. The throw is way offline. And a 2-run single for Jimmy Crooks pads the Chiefs' lead. It's 3-0 Peoria.
Long look at second. Pitch clock to 5 and the pitch home. Tovaline cranks it to right field. Down the line, this is a fair ball rolling into the corner. It one-hops the wall, and the Chiefs are going to take the lead. Moquete scores. Tovaline in standing with a ribby double. RBI number 50 on the year, and the Chiefs lead 5-4. Edge of your seat action here at Modern Woodman Park tonight. The 2-1. Is capped back to the mound, past Nunez, Moore coming in on it, running throw, in time, ball game. The Chiefs bend but do not break and lock down a 9-8 victory over Quad Cities and now lead the series 3-1, and the magic number is reduced to 4.
Tie ball game here in downtown Peoria. 1-1 the score, bottom of the 4th inning, as Aaron McKeithen steps in at the right side of the plate against the lefty Jalen Nowlin, who deals inside with a fastball. Count 1-0. McKeithen, Yeager, and Moquete, the 3 do here in the home half of the 4th. McKeithen grounded out to third his first time up and takes in the same spot. Count 2-0. You know, we've been talking a lot about Jimmy Crooks and Osvaldo Tovaline as the big catalysts for the Chiefs in the order when it comes to producing runs, but Aaron McKeithen should not be overshadowed. Takes low and in, count 3-0. Aaron's got a 6-game hitting streak going on, hitting .500 over those 6 games with 3 runs driven in. He'll see a 3-0. Taking all the way on the outer third for a called strike, count 3-1. McKeithen now second on the team in home runs with 5. Jimmy Crooks passed him in game 1 of the doubleheader with a solo shot out to right center. 3-1, returned back up the middle. Salas to his right, the jump throw, he got him. A beauty from Jose Salas, and that's the first out of the bottom of the 4th. One down for Yeager, who's responsible for driving in the Chiefs' lone run of this game with a solo home run to left center, just creeping over the wall. Yeager takes low, count 1-0. Yeager had a really good April and a really good May. Hit .316 in April, .319 in May. Prior to getting called up to Peoria, is hitting just .243 in the month of June. Yeager takes a strike, count 1-1. Yeager's 38 RBIs with Palm Beach led the team. The 1-1, taken at the feet and it hit him. Nowlin has just simply not had command with his pitches here tonight. It was really showcased last inning. He spiked a ball about 10 feet in front of the plate, came up and in twice, and went way away with a pitch last inning. This time, Yeager got hit on the shoe tops, maybe the ankle area. And they will check on Yeager here with one down in the bottom of the fourth. Yeager shedding the equipment. Peyton Evelyn, the trainer, out. Patrick Anderson, Chiefs manager and third base coach, in to check on one of the newest Chiefs. And Yeager seems like he's good to go. And he is as he jogs down to first. And that'll bring Darlene Moquete to the plate. Second batter that Nowlin has hit here tonight. This is the third time Nowlin is pitching against Peoria. Last time out against the Chiefs, he tossed a quality start. 6 innings of 3-run ball, gave up just 5 hits, didn't walk anybody. Struck out 4. But since then, his command has been a little shaky. First pitch to Moquete, swing and a miss, outside fastball. Count 0-1. In each of his last 5 starts, he has walked a batter. Walked the season-high 3 batters in his last start against Beloit. Lasted just 2 innings and a no decision against the Sky Carp. 0-1 the count on Moquete, and he takes inside. Count 1-1. Moquete has really come alive as of late. Has the batting average now over the Mendoza line, and at .202 here in this Game 2 of the doubleheader. Yeager small lead off of first. 1-1 the count on Moquete, the pitch. Tapped foul off the plate, count 1-2. Wind, no factor right now. Flags are quiet. Couldn't say the same about the ballpark about 8 hours ago with the storms rolling through. We didn't even know if we were going to play again today. First game of the series was scheduled for last night. It was washed out. Moquete takes high. Count 2-2. The storms was such a sight to see here at the ballpark. It was raining hard. It was dark. 12:30 looked like 9:30 here in Peoria today. 2-2 to Moquete. Swing and a miss. Good slider from Nowlin. Tossed it in at the feet. Moquete chased it for the second out in the bottom of the fourth. So Nowlin now up to 5 strikeouts, and here's Osvaldo Tovalin. Tovalin was hit his last time. That was back in the second inning. Hits are 4-3 in favor of Cedar Rapids. Tovalin to the plate with Yeager on first and 2 down. Lefty on lefty matchup, and Tovalin takes high and tight. Checking his swing, count 1-0. Tovalin with an RBI and a homer, naturally, in Game 1 of the doubleheader. His home run tied the game at 4. 1-0 to Tovalin, and he goes around on a breaking ball. Count 1-1. Tovalin now up to 273, 4 homers, 37 RBIs. Tovalin leading the team in RBIs. With Nathan Church and Jimmy Crooks coming into today, we're tied for second, but Crooks with his solo shot in Game 1, now up to 34 ribbies on the year. 1-1 the count, the pitch. Tovalin doesn't offer, and Yeager goes. Now they check down at the field, and Josiah Shepard says no swing. Morales was too concerned about checking the swing instead of paying attention to the runner going for second. So Yeager moves into scoring position on, I guess you could call it delayed steal. And the count 2-1 on Tovaline. Top run producer on the ball club. We'll see a 2-1 from Nowlin. And he takes a heater away. Count 3-1. Speaking of storms, storms have not only affected play here in Peoria, but they have also affected play around baseball. Anyone see what's going on in Colorado today? The Rockies had to postpone their game. They have 2 feet of hail in their dugout, and they can't play. That's what happens when your elevation is a mile high. The 3-1 breaking ball catches the top of the zone. Count 3-2. Action pitch here coming to Tovaline with R.J. Yeager on second in a 1-1 tie here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Payoff on its way. Breaking ball lifted in the air to right field. Rosario going towards the corner. He leaps. He can't make the play. Yeager comes in to score. Tovaline turns second. Here he comes for third. The throw is not in time. Osvaldo Tovaline drives in a run with a triple, and the Chiefs lead 2-1. Well, when the ball hits that higher half of the wall out in right field, it takes a big carom, and that ball got far enough away from Rosario to allow Tovaline to go to third. And now a mound meeting will commence. Nowlin thought Tovaline may have been out at third. Throw was a little high. Third baseman Schobel had a little ways to go to get the tag down. Mound meeting as Jeremy Rivas comes to the plate. There is now action in the pen for Cedar Rapids. Get you that name in a moment, but a right-hander is getting loose. Chiefs looking to keep their rally going with Tovaline 90 feet away from scoring, and the lead now 1. A.J. Labus is getting loose for Cedar Rapids. Both teams 3-1 in the second half. Top 2 teams in the West clashing here this week in Peoria. Second time the Colonels have visited Dozer Park this year. There will be one more series after this one between the 2 teams. It'll be in Cedar Rapids first week after the All-Star break. Now Rivas takes a knee-high strike count, 0-1. Rivas lined into that rare triple play to end the bottom of the second inning. Infield and outfield play straight away for Rivas, the 0-1. Hit back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And Rivas makes it 3-1 as Tovaline touches home, and the Chiefs' lead is now 2. Back-to-back 2-out RBIs for Peoria. And they hold a 2-run advantage over Cedar Rapids. So now the 6th man to the plate in the inning, and it's Ramon Mendoza making his first start of the series. And Mendoza takes in at the feet, count 1-0. Ramon had a really good end of May and a really hot start to June. 5th year in the system for Mendoza. Checking at first, nothing doing. Mendoza's just 1 for his last 12. Overall in June, hitting 188, but that first half of June, he was dynamite for Peoria. He checks his swing here. Count 2-0. First 8 games of June Mendoza played in, he was hitting 250. A couple of extra base hits. Had a 7-game hitting streak mixed in there as well. Sees a 2-0 from Nowlin, and Mendoza hits it on the ground to the third baseman Schobel, fields it knee-high, spike throw to first is dug out by Cosetti, and the side is retired in the bottom of the fourth. But 2 runs come home thanks to clutch 2-out hitting. Osvaldo Tovalin drives in a run with the triple, and Jeremy Rivas brings Tovalin home with a single. It's 3-1 Peoria here on the Peoria Chiefs streaming network and the Bally Sports Live app.